Hey guys, what's going on? Aiden here. I know it's been a while since I posted anything game related on the channel, and that's why I'm making this. There's been a very severe lack of videos on this channel, and I it's because of this recording software. I did post something about my problems with it and how I'm not too happy with how it's going, but there's not much I can do right now, so I'm trying to make this for you to kind of satisfy and put more stuff on the channel. So, what do we got here? Here we have the line of my Pokemon games. There's a few extras, but they're all duplicates, so I've listed them from my least favorite here to my favorite games. They have everything from DS, 3DS, and Game Boy here. So Diamond and Pearl are my two least favorite Pokemon games. They were my two first, but my two least favorite, which is a weird thing because a lot of times people do agree that they enjoy or at least have their first games higher up on the list of favorite games in general. But I enjoyed Diamond and Pearl the first time I kind of played it because it's the whole thing of the new story. But I enjoy playing through Pokemon games again and again. And, well, Diamond and Pearl, it's not the greatest for that. So I'm actually trying to replay Diamond right now. This one. And I'm having some trouble focusing and playing through it because it's that stuff that you know already. So, like, it's that kind of, here we're going to show you how to catch a Pokemon. Here we know I'm going to show you how to go to the Pokemart and buy things. Most games I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's cool. I can go through this. It's a normal thing for Pokemon. Diamond and Pearl, for some reason, I just can't last through it. The storyline is okay. I did get like halfway through playthrough. I lost where it was, so I had to restart. And so Diamond and Pearl again, two of my least favorite games. We move on to Soul Silver here. That one here. Soul Silver is probably third favorite because, I mean, the story was decent in this one, but it was still a little weird. It's been a while since I played it, but I liked the idea of having their Pokemon follow you. It was a really, really kind of new idea, and I really did enjoy it. I wish they'd do that in the rest of the Pokemon games, although these two are older, obviously, so they're not gonna be on them. Moving on, we have these two, Fire Red and Leaf Green. These two are actually Game Boy games, and actually these two used to be my friends. That's why this one has some writing on it. I don't really like that. It's just weird. But I don't actually own a Game Boy. I own a DS Lite, which has Game Boy cartridges or slots in it. So these two I really do enjoy. That's why they're a little higher up. Although I don't know how. It's hard for me to order these because I did enjoy most of them quite a bit, but I like these ones a little bit more than the bad one than the ones before these ones. But I don't know. I just don't feel like they beat the ones I have coming up. I love the graphic style. It's the old graphics, and I do really enjoy it. But I don't know. It's just something about the old graphics. Maybe it's just me growing up in the time where these ones were the more prominent ones. This one actually came out when I was in grade 3, so that was a pretty big one. That was my first ever Pokemon game that came out when I was alive. I think that's what it is. So that was a big deal. But these two, I don't know. I love the graphic style still. It's just the game. One thing that bugged me was it took forever to get running shoes, being able to sprint, so you're always walking everywhere. That really bugged me. So moving on to Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White. I'm putting them together kind of because White came before Black 2. White was good. Again, it was one of the games that was released in my lifetime. And Black 2, same. Everything from now on. So, White was good because it was the first time, I think, making a new gen. And they did a good job with it, and I enjoyed all the starters. Black 2, I didn't like how they recreated White 2, just aged the characters a bit and kind of built the story off that. It was cool seeing the characters you had known from White kind of grown up and being those gym leaders, professors, helpers, and all that stuff. But I kind of wanted a little bit more. It was a great game. Don't get me wrong. I loved how they had the tournaments, and that's actually something I wish they had more of on the rest of these games, but I didn't enjoy it as much. Here we go. These are the top 3 games I have. I have X and Y, which I kind of say tie because the storylines were both quite good and I did enjoy them quite a bit. I played X first, that's why it's in front of Y. And I gotta say, they're both great. This was the first time they implemented their 3D designs for Pokemon, and they look great. They did a great job with it, and I really hope they stuck with it for the next game they released, which they did, which I'm very happy about. Next thing we have is still 3D, but my last one actually is an original game, which I love the original game. This game was so good for me. So these two, it was another new gen after White, which was great for me because I love seeing the new Pokemon, although I do love the originals. But X and Y did a great job with. It was the first game on the 3DS, so I actually had to go find a 3DS. I think when my friend gave it to me for like a bunch of change I had in my wallet. It was hilarious. I just kind of dumped my change to him. So second place, we have my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. The reason this is second place is because, as you can see, first place is Pokemon Ruby on the Game Boy. Pokemon Ruby was one of my favorite games I ever played on Pokemon. Actually, it is my favorite, as you can see. So, of course, this one obviously has to come second. I do love this game so much, but I loved how they implemented the 3D character design on all of this. For some reason, the reason I put this second, though, is I loved the 2D of this game a bit more than I like the 3D dimensionals of this. This just gives me more nostalgia, but I love the Mega Evolutions, all the stuff they added in this. So these two definitely are either a tie, if not, they're very, very close. One thing I do gotta say in this one, the build up for your rival, or May, was the character development wasn't the greatest. I have heard things saying that if you play through as the female version of your character, it is a different story and the guy is a little better. He has more character development, all that stuff, which I'm thinking I might try. I do have, actually, a second game here that I might try it with. I don't know if I will. Possibly. But, I don't know. I loved it. I loved finding the new Mega Stones everywhere. There were so many. That's one thing I liked it, but there was stuff everywhere to collect, and the Mega Stones were everywhere. And sometimes I never found the Pokemon for the Mega Stones. I made it a mission of mine to collect as many of the Mega Stones as possible. Oh, sorry, my hand's cramping. But that's okay. So, top 2 games, definitely recommend playing them. If you have a 3DS or a DS that runs Game Boy games, or a Game Boy, try to find one of these. These games are great. Actually, I love all of these. These 3, if you are up to a little bit more grindy through stuff, I still love these games. I still play them. They're fun, but I definitely try to do this. These 2, make sure you play this one first. Sometimes you really won't understand the characters. You'll still get the greatness of the game, but you won't really understand the character's significance. In this one, you're like, oh, I know this character, I know this character. Your first gym leader is actually a character that comes from this game. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but it's a big deal. So the reason I'm making this kind of big video is, again, I'm out of content on my channel. I don't have anything to post. But also, they have released some information on Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is the next game coming out. I really wish I could record something for it when it comes out. I don't know if I will be able to. I'm hoping to, possibly. I'm not going to make any promises. But they have released the 3 starters, who's an owl, cat, and a seal. Don't know how I feel about the designs. They're a little weird, but I love the legendaries. I'm going to try to make some kind of video on it when it comes out, so that's in November. And until then, I'm still trying to figure out that whole recording thing for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave what you thought of this in the comment section below. Leave your top 3 Pokemon games, or how many you have Pokemon games in order. And tell me what you enjoy about Pokemon. Tell me if there's some things I missed and you think I should change. Again, this is very opinionated, so you don't have to agree with my opinion. Again, I apologize for the shadows. I'm in my living room. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like. If you want to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments below. And subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. It definitely lets me know that you guys are into this, and I might even do more Pokemon content. Thank you guys so much. I hope I see you guys in a video soon. Bye.